All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Say hi to Ren and Stimpy, and let's do another review of the Artisan Cutlery Cazador. Now, guys, right off the bat, this is not your ordinary, this is not your father's pocket knife. This is a very interesting looking knife. It's got this really cool kind of swoop to it here where it's going down to that Warncliffe and down on the handle and narrowing here. And then you have this massive pivot collar and pivot screw that just stick out really, really well. Now, this is another prototype sent along by Russell from Artisan and CJRB. Really, really digging it, though, guys. It is a cool Warncliffe blade. Has a small but useful finger choil. And just a really cool design when you come down to it, once you get over some of the kind of oddities. I do like the blue accents on the clip, which we'll come back to, and which is titanium, and on these titanium rings around the pivot. It is a flipper, so we'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, so it is JG10, but I have also seen a black one on Artisan's website, black G10. It is super cool and rounded on that G10, guys. I really dig that. The way the contours on the scale makes it fit. Again, it tapers down, but it fits your hand so well. Just really, really well. I like it. So the backspacer on this one is also the same JG10, so you can dye this whatever you want it to be. And I cannot remember on the black one. I'll have to look, or you guys can look. I think the backspacer on that one may be black as well, just like this one is jade on jade. So again, really cool looking flat ground Warncliffe blade with the Artisan logo on one side. Nice swedging here, and then up here you've got the serial number, the AR. Look at that little cut from my finger from my Toor Anaconda. That is not good. Anyway, AR RP. It's my knife now. AR RPM 9 prototype, and then we have China right here. But again, a very slicey. I'm not going to cut this time. I've done that in a lot of videos lately, and we're going to let it slide for a few. Trust me, I just ribboned paper off camera. I'm just so awkward at it. It often, on camera that is, it often looks terrible. So let's talk about action. First, we'll talk about that flipper tab. Again, a fairly low profile flipper tab. No jimping, but it's curved to caress your finger there. I don't know. Your finger fits in there really well. And again, I barely lightly hit it there. All right, you can make it fail. Not a really heavy blade, so you can sort of make it fail. But again, if you hit it with any sense of purpose, it is going to come out. Nice, thin, slicey blade. Action-wise, it's a good dropper. Now, I want you to listen real quick and see if you can pick this up. Do you hear that? And again, it may be something in the prototype. Listen. When you close that first part, there's some sort of a, I don't know what that sound is, like a crunch almost. I don't know if maybe there's a detent ramp or what's going on there, because once you clear the detent, you don't hear that anymore. So it'd be interesting to know what that is. But again, it doesn't bother me because it's smooth as all get out. It's not a problem. Look at that. Really well done. Let's see. Nice and centered. The lockup on that liner lock is about a, 30 or maybe even 40, guys. That's great. Not going anywhere. Lockup is awesome, and just really well done. Stainless steel liners, and there doesn't appear to be any relief in there for weight. And let's just see if I can remember what the weight is on this guy. Yeah, 3.5 ounces, so not really necessary. Let's put it down and talk a little bit about the specs. It is a 3.48, almost 3.5 inch blade. Wow, wow, it is sand polished is what they call that blade. So again, that's pretty cool. Sand polish. It looks really nice. I like that. And then the overall length is 8.2. So it's, like I said, it's a 3.5-inch knife, 8.2. And then that handle is 4.72, 3.53 ounces as far as the weight. So really cool knife, guys. I'd love to know what you think of the looks of it. This is going to run about $100, it looks like. I think that's pretty good for what you're getting here. It's an artisan-made knife, cage ball bearings, no problem with the action whatsoever. Just a beautiful knife. Now, the one thing, this pocket clip is a little springy. However, it goes in and out of my pocket really, really well, and it's not going anywhere in your pocket. It is a dream carry, nice and thin in the pocket. You can see the blade sticks up a little bit, but for me as a righty, it goes right into the corner of the pocket, and it's not a problem at all. Now, it is very thin down here at the bottom of the blade. By the way, not deep carry, a little over 1/2 inch there sticking out of your pocket. By the way, nice ramp going into the pocket clip. No problem whatsoever on that. So what I was saying is it is nice and thin. So you do feel that pocket clip on a nice tight grip. Hot spot? Nah. Definitely there. Now, if you were to use this hard use for a long period of time, you would probably end up with a hot spot on that clip. But it's hard to say, guys. I mean, you feel it. Because again, to me, it's this taper here, nice and thin in your hand, just the way your hand wraps it, you feel it a little bit more because there's not as much handle to grab onto there. But overall, just a really cool knife. Like I said, it looks like it's going to run somewhere around $100. And let me know what you think of it, guys. So leave me a thumbs up and a comment. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to consider doing so. And guys, thanks so much for watching the Knives Fast channel.